Hey guys, it's Freddy Football, and we are back. The triumphant return. And this year's Madden, we are going to be doing Los Angeles. And there's a few reasons why we picked this team. But the number one reason is I think it's the worst Madden roster out there. There's not too much speed on this team. And if you know Madden, speed kind of kills, man. On top of that, a lot of issues going forth. Our oldest players are also our best players. And so we ended up trading them. We blew up the team. I'm just going to kind of give you an overview of the trades that we did. We wanted to collect a bunch of picks. We went ahead after the trades. We picked up Derek Watt, Nick Foles, and Carson Wentz. We also have Stenson Bennett riding the bench. And we are in preseason. So we're going to see all these guys play. And the best part about this franchise is whoever plays the best is who's going to start. And I don't care what their overall is. So that's exciting to see. So we traded Matthew Stafford to the Packers for a third, a fourth, and a fifth. It will be a third next year, a fourth this upcoming draft, and a fifth in 2 drafts. So that was a pretty decent trade there. I think the Packers could use him, and they may try and push to win the NFC North. So I think that'll be interesting for them. On top of that, we also traded with the Dolphins. We traded Cooper Kupp to the Dolphins. We got a second rounder, a fourth rounder in 2 drafts, a fifth rounder in 2 drafts, and a seventh rounder in 2 drafts, as well as Brandon Jones, who's their backup safety. He is this is his 3rd year in the NFL. He's from Texas. He's their backup safety, but he's probably going to be our starting safety. And hopefully he's more of a long-term solution for us. It'll be very interesting. I know I liked him coming out of the draft, and 3 years in, the Dolphins just don't think he's their starter. But hey, kind of works for us. The last trade that we did is with the Seahawks. Now, the Seahawks, of course, you probably guessed it. They went ahead. They got Aaron Donald and Rob Havenstein for a second, a third, and a sixth this draft, as well as a 7th rounder in 2 drafts. And they also gave us middle linebacker Jordan Brooks, who was also their backup, but with it being their backup, similar situation. He was a backup. He is a 3rd-year player. And in this instance, the Seahawks have Devin Bush to kind of fill in and replace him. I think they also have Bobby Wagner as their main guy. But ultimately, I think these were some pretty solid trades. I think what we were aiming for was more realistic trades. So I think those are the best trades that we could realistically have. I mean, I'll be honest, the CPU, this is on very hard trade difficulty. The CPU was offering us first rounders and stuff for Aaron Donald and Cooper Kupp, but I don't think that's realistic. Maybe Cooper Kupp, but I think most teams in today's NFL would not be trading that for 30-some people on the wrong side of 30, quite frankly. That being said, here we are in preseason, and we're going to jump right into it. We're going to see what we can get going. I'm going to get rid of weekly training this week, but we're going to jump right into preseason, keep everything the same, and see who shines. Who's going to be here? Who's going to make the cut? Who's going to be the starter? So let's hop on in. And it's a beautiful, beautiful night in SoFi Stadium. I am the owner. Sean McVay is still the coach. Carson Wentz is our starter for tonight. It'll be very interesting to see him go up against Justin Herbert. And like I said, it's going to be very interesting to see this team, quite frankly. I can show you a depth chart later, but there's not a whole lot going on. There really is not a whole lot going on besides the 2 players we traded for. And, that's about what we got. So it'll be very interesting to see how this team performs, if we can somehow make kind of a Cinderella run here and get into the playoffs in the first season. That'll be pretty nice, pretty unique. Who's going to be our starting quarterback? Is it going to be Carson Wentz? Is it going to be Nick Foles? They're back on the same team again. Then we also have Stetson Bennett, who is a fantastic quarterback coming out of Georgia. He did exactly what they needed for him. So it'll be very interesting. A lot of storylines in this. And we are going to return it with Hodges Tomlinson, and he's going to try and cut back, and he's going to get smacked. So Carson Wentz in the offense, they're going to be heading on out. All right, they're going to enter shotgun. Love this camera angle in this new Madden. We're going to go ahead and do a bench pivot. We're going to see if Higbee might be open here, and he going to get shut down by Eric Kendricks here. I mean, Higbee is like our best offensive player outside of Cam Akers right now. We're going to try and run, see if we can get there. We get a gain of 4 yards. And it is 3rd and 6, just like that. Not the way we want to start, but that's okay. Let's see if we can get this first down. And there is no time. Carson Wentz almost gets sacked, gets rid of the ball, and that is going to be a punt. And I have a feeling we're going to see a good amount of these punts. So we better get good at them over the year. Justin Herbert, the Chargers offense, is going to come on out. Quite the difference here. He's got an 87 overall and ideal decision making. Carson Wentz at 66, and he's aggressive decision making. But we're going to go ahead and see if we can show an aggressive front and maybe, just maybe, get them to throw a pick, and they're going to take a check down for 7 yards on their first play. And you may be looking at number 45 there with the visor and everything, thinking, oh, Bobby Wagner's on this team? No, it's not Bobby Wagner. It's actually Jordan Brooks. And here's a little bit of a storyline for you. Jordan Brooks, who we just traded for, giving Aaron Donald to the Seahawks. He is, oh, look at that. Getting a sack. Bringing in blitz, getting the sack. But Jordan Brooks actually was underneath Bobby Wagner for his rookie year. I think his first year. His second year, he was the starter in Seattle there. Oh, look at that. Justin Herbert finds the hole in the defense. But second year, he was a starter. And then, in real life, Bobby Wagner is back with the Seahawks, and he's going to be taking the back route. But you can see that he was definitely influenced by Bobby Wagner, with 45 both being his number, and he has that dark visor. And he's on the Rams, man. Looks very similar, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Then we got the rookie Young here, sub linebacker, and they are going to throw and miss. It's 3rd and 11. Not a pass that you want your franchise guy to be missing right there. And we are going to look to bring a double safety blitz. Try and get pressure, and oh my goodness, how was he man coveraged on him? Gerald Everett getting through and just racking up our day on 3rd and 11. We're gonna try and convince Justin Herbert to throw us a pick or fumble, and we're gonna get the sack. Hampton, the rookie, gets the sack. We have him on the edge as a starter, and so far, honestly, our defense is not playing that bad. Not as bad as I thought they would be. We're playing some good hard-nosed defense, honestly. That's what I like to see. I mean, I guess you would say defense is arguably our better half here. Not that it's that good, but it's definitely, I think, our better half. And they're going to go ahead and do wide receiver screen, and it goes nowhere. It's 4th and 19. Chargers are likely going to take their points here. Oh, I should mention, injuries are on as well. And is all Madden. Trade difficulty is very hard. So Everything you've come to expect, really. And we're going to run with Cam Akers, and he almost gets caught in the backfield by Khalil Mack. He's going to be able to wiggle out of that and get a gain of 3. Let's hit a stretch. Derek Watt gets the outside guy. Cam Akers gets tackled by Derwin James, and Tyler Higbee is a little bit slow here. And, you know, preseason, you hate to see an injury already. Really hope this isn't an injury-filled game. We're going to go with the Tutu Atwell. Carson Wentz throws a dot, 7 yards to Atwell, and we got a bruised sternum for Tyler Higbee. And it looks like they are in man coverage. So I personally would love to go ahead and dial up something like this. We'll just hit Tutu, and Derwin James reads that perfectly. It did not appear that they were in man coverage. So 3rd and 3. Let's go ahead. Let's hit a pass here. And we're going to throw an interception straight to number 32, Gilman. And that was just a bad read by Carson Wentz. Okay, that was a bad read by me. I should have saw that safety creeping down, and we're going to have to ask our defense to do something. And oh my goodness, Austin Eckler almost confused as to why I kept missing my tackles. And, you know, that's just kind of the way it is. It's just kind of the way it is. We're going to try and bring another double safety blitz. And Justin Herbert is going to throw an incomplete pass. Let's see, it is 2nd and 10. Oh, they're running a screen here. And we get there, but we just could not wrap up. As unfortunate. Brandon Jones, the guy we just traded for, not being able to wrap up there is a little bit upsetting. But, no, he'll get better. That's what we're going to say about that. He'll get better. And here we go with the second team. Second team defense and second team offense. They're going to bomb it up. And what was that? Bryant goes ahead, gets a good positioning and swats it. That is good right there. That's exactly what we want to see. We're going to drop into a cover 2. And they are running it. And my goodness, they are going to be able to run all over us. Big hit by the safety. Big hit. And hopefully that deters them from continuing to run. Good old Roz boom to user, and they're going to pitch it to the outside, and they're going to take it 13 yards for a touchdown. Chargers are leading 9-0. So far, not quite what we wanted to see. Totally fine. We're still building. This team is literally fresh. Everything we thought we had going into the season was traded by our evil owner / GM. So we are still building as Stenson Bennett enters the field here. And the rookie Evans is in the backfield, and he has great pull right there. That was a good job by the offensive line, and he gets a good juke in there. Zach Evans looking good on his first carry, 17 yards. That's the kind of stuff you want to see. We are going to go ahead and look to do a little play action here. Going to move Hopkins over. And play action. Beautiful. And he's wide open. And Stenson Bennett just out of reach. And Zach Evans injured. Play 2. Okay. I have a feeling we may need to turn down injuries for my sanity. But Williams is in the backfield. Stenson Bennett's going to audible here. And we are going to hit tight end on the out. And he gets covered. As you see, the Rams, oh goodness. Zach Evans, we really don't want to risk injury him, so we're going to have him sit on the bench. But as you can see, the Rams haven't had a first-round pick in quite some time. And There we go. Stenson Bennett making the play over the middle. And the rookie, Nakua, I forget his first name. I think it's like something simple. Akua. It's like Pakua, I think. Then, yeah. But he makes a great catch over the middle. Stenson Bennett with a great pass while getting tackled. Look at this. Williams breaking tackles. He's got great block. 13 yards. Breaking 2 tackles right there. That's a pretty solid play right there. We're going to see if we can get it to Cooper Kupp Jr., a.k.a. Ben Skoronix here. And that is not the case, but we are going to get it to Akua again. Stenson Bennett starting to mold and mesh with Akua already early on. It's a good sign right there. We're going to give it to Williams again, and he is going to bring it for a 2-yard gain, and he is going to get tackled. And let's run our luck here at QB draw. And oh, that was a terrible idea. That was a bad idea by me. I feel confident in our team. We're going to go ahead. We're going to take our points here. The Chargers are going to come back out. And is that Ian Stick at quarterback? Oh, my goodness. There we go. Ellie. Averaging 10 yards per rush and a touchdown. He goes ahead. He fights forward for 6 yards here. So we're going to come out in this defense and try and stop the run here. Try and get Kelly to get tackled, and we get him at the line of scrimmage there. It is a 2-minute warning before the half. 10-3. Chargers lead. And Ian Stick with an errant pass there. We had Durant on the coverage. So far, he's making some solid plays. I mean, that one clearly was a bad pass, right? But he was in the area. That's what you like to see, especially a preseason standpoint. We want to see these guys be in the area, make a play. And Stenson Bennett is going to run the 2-minute drill offense here. We're going to see how he can do this. And he is rolling out play action and gets sacked. The right tackle took a break this play. He forgot to get some water on the sideline, I think. Stenson Bennett's going to bomb it over to Skoronix, and Skoronix jumps up. Wasn't quite the safest pass there. But, yeah, Skoronix does drop it. And it's not what you want to see already on this drive. So we're going to go ahead and we're trying to hit a play action. And Williams is wide open on the side, and he drops it. Williams is the running back that came in after Zach Evans went out, and Zach Evans is back in. That's nice to know. But, yeah. Just like that, 3 and out. We're going to punt it. Ooh. We're going to punt it here, and they're going to fair catch it at the 37. See if our defense can stick them up again. Oh, come on, man. You're on flat. On flat, man. Gotta get there, Kendricks. They hit the outside. We have an outside player there, but their players are just more athletic than ours, I think, and we're going to bring a safety blitz. And hopefully this puts a good amount of pressure on him. And he is going to throw an errant pass again. He is 2 and 5 for 8 yards. So far, we're doing well against Ian Stick. We are at the 24, and we have the minute drill now by Stenson Bennett. Let's see if he can pull it off. They have Derwin James out here. We're going to hit Evans underneath. Evans has some good boost there. So he's going to get 10 yards. We're going to come out in this formation. Let's see if we can get a big play. Evans is the guy coming underneath here, and he is wide open, and he drops it. Oh my goodness. The rookie drops it. I mean, like a 67 years old. 67 years old. Well, 67 overall, but still, it hurts you to see. Skoronek's open in the middle, and he catches it. We're going to call a timeout. 32 seconds left. 1st and 10. We are on their 43. So we're basically in field goal range. And we're going to see what we can get going. See if Evans can get out on a wheel. We have a good wide open Evans, and he catches it. He catches it for a gain of about 30 some odd yards. 1st and 10. 0 timeouts left. 27 seconds. The clock has no longer ticking. And we're going to see what we can do here. I want to kind of give it to White Lightning, Ben Skoronek's over here. And, oh, it's very tempting. It's very tempting. And we're going to bomb it up anyways, and he is going to contest it, and that is that is a bad idea. I tried to, like, bomb it up, like, kind of towards the sideline a little bit, but that just did not work well for us. We're going to roll out, and we're just going to throw that away. I mean, it's 3rd and 10. We got 15 seconds left. We really want to come away with points here. Really want to come away with points, and I think that's our main goal here. So we are going to go ahead and do something like this. Very weird. Going to hit the tight end on the edge, and it was just not well thrown. I don't know if he would have caught it, but just wasn't within his range. We're going to go ahead, kick another field goal here. You know, take our points. It is 4th and 10. And we're going to take our points, send ourselves into the half, down 6-10. We're going to go ahead. We're going to kick it off to them to see what we can do, right? See if we can pull it together, come out with the win, see who stands out, really. It's what we really want to see. We want to see some people stand out a little bit more than others. And so far, defense, we've been struggling. I'll be honest. We've been struggling to see people stand out. Our defense hasn't been quite as terrible as I thought it would be, so that's good. And Johnson is overrunning there. Oh my goodness. If Kelly did not truck, we probably could have took that one pretty far, if not to the house. So, again, they're just stretching our lives to death over here. And we go ahead, we get them in the backfield. It is 2nd and 11. And that was a really good play by Lake. Lake so far is showing out pretty well. And Johnson on the safety blitz goes ahead. Stops Kelly again. It is 3rd and 12. We are trying to make them pass the ball. And he's going to throw a pick. Hodges Tomlinson coming off with an athletic pick. All right, Stetson Bennett back again. And we are going to hit RB over the middle, and he is going to catch it. Hopkins calling in the catch, and Stetson Bennett's making me pretty happy. Pretty happy for what he has so far. We're going to try and get an option to Nakua here. And, oh my goodness. 84 just refuses to block. Even just a little bit of a block would have helped us significantly right there, but just refuses to block. We're going to try and run a stretch here with Zach Evans, and no one is blocking the outside there where the run is going. So, unfortunately, we get stopped in the back. It is 3rd and 14th. Let's see if Stetson Bennett and company can pull us out of this hole. And Skoronek's is open, and Stetson Bennett just misses the pass. It's 4th and 14. We're going to have to punt again. Unless pull out some tricks. And we're going to fake punt and get it to Yeast. We are at the 22-yard line. In the third quarter, we were driving. Fake punt. No one saw that coming. Oh, goodness. Zach Evans down the middle. And again, our offensive line, our tight ends are just refusing to block. And that is not what a good team does right there. And Ben Skowronek's on the outside, and Stetson Bennett just missing him. Just missing him barely. It looks like they're bringing a blitz of sorts here. And we are going to try and bomb it up, and it is almost picked by the defensive lineman. And I think we are going to have to kick another field goal. It is up and it is good. It is 9-10. So far, our defense is holding us in this game. All right, here we go. Back on defense. We have Johnson playing linebacker, which makes more sense than not. And if we are going to get a sack by Jones and company here, that's a pretty good sack, honestly. He tried to roll out. Yeah, we got a good sack there. Ian Stick back. He is going to quickly throw a slant, and that was a great play. It was a great play. I think the receiver made that play more than it was a great pass, if that makes sense. But I mean, either way, it was a good play by them. And they are going to... No, Joshua Kelly did not get that. Let's go ahead. Let's throw a challenge flag on that. Kelly's not looking good. He did get injured right there. But, yeah, let's throw a challenge here. I don't think he got that first down. Do not think he got that. And they're not really giving us the angles here that we want to see. But it's looking like they're going to overturn it. I mean, not overturn. Yeah, keep the call on the field. And we just wasted a timeout there. Kelly is still injured, though, so that's a plus. I mean, I hope he's okay, but... Okay, weird. No! Oh, goodness. I tried to swat that, and that is a mismatch right there. You see that height difference? That is a mismatch. That is rough. Rough to watch. They go ahead. They get a one-play touchdown. That is a bit rough there. They are leading 17-9. We are going to see if Stetson Bennett and company can tie this game up. But we have had 3 solid drives here where we have gotten there, but we just haven't been able to get the ball in the damn end zone. We're going to hit Skowronek on the curl. Has a gain of 6 yards. Good first play here. We're trying to get Zach Evans more involved here. I think we're going to fake a play action. Try and get him over the top. And it just did not work there. That was unfortunate. That safety or that corner was playing that really well. He was ready for the crosser. He'd watch some film. Yeah, it was pretty solid here. And Skowronek is wide open. That was a good pass by Stetson Bennett. Skowronek is going down, and he is going to get the touchdown. There we go. We get one-play touchdowns too, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Big play. We are going to have to go for 2 points here. We are going to choose to do something similar to this and see if this is going to get us open in the end zone. Right there, Hopkins. There we go. It is all tied up in the third. It was a great pass by Stetson Bennett to Skowronek. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. White Lightning strikes again. We call him White Lightning because, well, oh my goodness, Jones just leveled that guy. Call him White Lightning, obviously, because he's white. And Lightning is more derogatory. He has 86 speed. But he's also known as Cooper Kupp Jr. And that one's because of all the memes that you saw of the Rams duplicating Cooper Kupp. So, Dotson gets there, gain of 5. Not too shabby, not too bad. We are going to go ahead and try and stop this run here. Dotson gets tackled short of the first down. His 3rd and 2. We are going to head into a third quarter. It is a tie game here in preseason. It's preseason football at its best. There's been some misfires, but look at that. 226 passing yards by the Rams. 43 rushing yards. So we aren't doing bad, right? We aren't doing too bad. Our system is working to an extent. We're getting some people open. We just need to start hitting these passes a little bit more often, and we're going to be doing well. They're going to rush for it, and they are going to get that first down. They're going to come out and shotgun again. Don't think they're rushing for it. Yes, they are. Why fix it if it's not broke? He's going to take it. 10 yards, Dotson. Man, we could use a guy that can stop the run, you know? Someone like prolific football player like Aaron Donald or someone. And Ian Stick is going to run up the middle. And he's got some wheels. Ian Stick has some wheels. Who would have thunk it? Going to run up the middle, and he took it for like 25 yards. It's pretty solid. Pretty solid right there. They're going to drop back, and Ian Stick run for it again, and he is going to get stopped. Going to gain 2 yards. Mathis is right there, ready for the run. Lake is back there again. Going to user him. Ian Stick running the ball again, and Lake missing it. But number 90 hitting him straight into the first down, and apparently Ian Stick needs to have QB contains. So that's interesting. And Fuller's going to sneak right past the receiver and the O-lineman to get the tackle at the line of scrimmage as they run. Ian Stick back again. They're going to run a stretch, and Jones is going to get juked out in the backfield. Dotson duking him out, getting a gain of 6 yards. This offense is having their way with us, undoubtedly. We are going to try and do a cover 2. Hopefully, Ian Stick is forced to pass, because that is when we're most likely to get it. And Dotson gets the flat, and he's going to run into the end zone. We almost got him. We are going to be back on offense here. (24-17). 3 minutes left. We're going to go ahead, and Derwin James is still on the playing field, taking up our players. And unfortunately, that play is going to go for an incomplete pass. We are going to hit Skoronix over the middle, but we couldn't get it out fast enough. Skoronix, White Lightning's a little too slow. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead. We're going to run a play that I have no experience running. We're going to bomb it up to Hopkins, and it is going to be 4th and 10. Really nothing going. Madden's saying we ought to go for this. And who am I to deny the fact that it's preseason and I want our team to win? We're going to hit Skoronix. That is a beautiful pass by Stetson Bennett. That is a great pass, and Skoronix comes down with it. 4th and 10. Good call. We're going to see. We're going to hit with the play action, roll out, and Skoronix is open again. Stetson Bennett with a great pass. We're going to move upfield. Stetson Bennett, 11 for 26, 247 yards, 1 touchdown. He's doing pretty solid. We're going to say hut, try and get a play before the end of the half. We're going to roll out, and Stenson Bennett's going to go on the run, and we're going to try and get him out of bounds. We should have slid down, but he's okay. We're going to run with Zach Evans here. Zach Evans gets a gain of 5, and unfortunately, Warren McClendon gets injured on that, and that is against our plans of running out the clock. And we're going to hit Zach Evans again, and gets caught in the backfield. Gain of 1. Fights forward to a 1. And McClendon gets broken ribs. First preseason game. That is unfortunate. All right. We are going to do slot choice spacing here. And hopefully we can do something well. And we are going to throw an interception straight to the safety. Oh, that was a bad read. I tried to have it kind of go to the backside of the receiver, but it looks like it was just an errant pass. I mean, yeah, that receiver probably wasn't even going to catch that. There was no one there. And that was really unfortunate there. Just as you can see right here, I tried to position it right here on a little bit behind the receiver. I made a mistake. And yeah, like I said, the ball in general just wasn't quite there. Is anyone else open? I guess Williams on the out actually was a little bit open, and Evans over here. So the running backs were both kind of open. But yeah, Williams on the out here probably would have been the best bet. Just didn't think much was going to happen. Once I saw him like this, I was like, it's probably not happening. But he did a good job at bending it inside and then breaking out. Yeah, we would have had a pass here. We would have been able to get that touchdown. But that is what it is, man. That unfortunately, this Rams franchise has to deal with the handicap of my decision making as well. So, I mean, ultimately, it was a good game. Pretty solid game. They're going to run out the clock here, and we really have no choice but to let them do it. We might be able to get a punt return. Or a fumble. And, yeah, honestly, I think that's game right there. But, it is what it is. I think this was a good game. I think some people shined well, which is what you want in preseason, right? So, tried to get the ball. But yeah, that's what you want. We got to see a good amount of people here try and play. Sean McVay is pissed. He's acting like it's a Super Bowl, or he's just having PTSD flashbacks from last year where they did not do so hot. Brandon Staley's probably not feeling too great, but it is preseason, right? It is preseason here. And Stenson Bennett, the rookie, gets 247, 1 touchdown, and basically a game-winning interception, unfortunately. So, not too great there. Ethan Evans, 1 for 1, 27 yards. The rookie out of Wingate College. Carson Wentz did not do too great either. 20% completion. 1 for 5. I think he only had 2 drives, and I think they both went 3 and out. So, not that great for him. Zach Evans showed some flashes, so that's good. But Cam Akers, as of right now, is probably keeping that starting job, right? Stenson Bennett getting 12 yards too, so looking good. Ben Skowronek, or Skowronek, I keep calling him Skowronek, but Skowronek, he looked pretty solid today, honestly. There were good times where I looked his way a good amount of times. He looked great. 135 yards, 4 catches, 1 touchdown. Puka Nacua, rookie receiver, BYU. He did pretty solid today too. Hopkins had 2 catches. Zach Evans looked good out the backfield, so maybe we'll keep our eye open, but maybe he ends up being our 3rd down back, right? Tutu made a catch as well. Russ Yeast making that that clutch catch on the fake punt, so pretty solid there. John Johnson leading in tackles kind of makes sense. He was in pretty much the entire game. Fuller, same. Nick Hampton also in most of the game, but he did really well. He was on the defensive line. He got QB sack. Quentin Lake also gained in a good amount of the game. He got a sack. He looked pretty good. So we like to see that. And yeah, I think that was everything. Oh no, Ernest Jones and Jonah Williams met in the backfield for a sack too. So we weren't doing too bad. Travarius Hodgins-Tomlinson went ahead and got an interception, but he also let up a big play touchdown. So, you know, he's a rookie. Not TCU. We like them TCU boys. So we're gonna continue to develop him, see kind of where he lands. No forced fumbles, no pass deflections, and our kicking, Brett Maher did pretty good. So not too bad ultimately, not a bad game. It was exciting to see this team, see us try and play through some adversity. We're going to go into next week. We're going to see what Nick Foles can bring to the table here. And maybe bench Stenson Bennett for now just to see, because I want to see the reps go to the 2 veterans here to see who's most likely going to lead our team, right? But yeah, that's it. This is Friday Football. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, you know what to do. But outside of that, we'll see you next time.